Jai Ho, my dear students. I am Ratnakar Suryamshi from SK Public School. So in the last class, we have learnt about the major 4 domains of the earth or environment. Those are atmosphere we have learnt, even we have learnt about hydrosphere, as well as we learnt about lithosphere, and also we learnt about biosphere, right? And even we learnt about ecosystem, and ecosystem also we learnt here, right? So about ecosystem, I told you that all plants, animals as well as human beings, they depend on their immediate surroundings, as well as all these are depending, all these are have their own interdependency also on each other, right? And this relation between all the living organisms as well as their relation with the surroundings forms what? Ecosystem. So about this also we learned, and various ecosystems can be found, various interdependencies can be found wherever, right? It may be in the rainforest, grassland, river, lake, ocean, sea, or even it may be in a small pond, or in mountains, deserts also we can find its own ecosystem. So about all these things we have learned. Today we will learn about human environment. What about human environment? See, human beings interact with the environment and modify the environment according to their needs, right? Human beings interact with the environment, we interact with the nature, as well as we change, we modify, we alterate the environment according to our needs, according to our necessities, according to our interest, according to our wishes. We change, we modify, we alterate the environment. See, early humans adopted a simple life. You know that early humans adopted themselves to the surroundings. The early humans, they adopted themselves to the natural surroundings. They adopted themselves to the nature, themselves to the environment. So they led a simple life to fulfill their needs, as well as they led a simple life and they fulfilled their needs or their requirements from the nature around them. But with the time, with the pass of time, the desires, the necessities of the people grew, as well as became more varied. Our necessities grew as well as they became more varied also. So humans learn new ways to use and change the environment. So because of the growth in the needs and necessities, what human did? Human learned how to change the environment. Human learned how to change the environment and how to use the environment in different ways. New ways of changing environment and using environment was learnt by human when the human beings' necessities, needs grew. And even see here, humans learned to grow crops as well as domesticate the animals. Human learned to lead a settled life. And then wheel was invented. Wheel. What I said? Wheel was invented. Wheel was also invented. Then what happened? See, because of the invention of wheel, what happened? The transportation system also developed. Wheel was invented. Then surplus food was produced by the human beings. Surplus means extra, more than the necessity. Food was produced, and barter system was emerged. Barter system, making trade through the things, exchanging the things, through that only making a trade, that was called as barter system. So barter system was emerged, as well as trade and commerce also developed, and industrial revolution took place, and this industrial revolution enabled large scale production of goods. Because of the industrial revolution, what happened? Human beings began to produce huge amount, large scale production, large scale goods. And then transportation system became faster, information revolution made the communication very easier and speedy across the world. Because of the revolution in the information technology, what happened? Our communication system become very easier and faster across the whole world. And see, this is what, how human changed the environment according to his needs or her needs or necessities or interest or the wishes, right? But see, a perfect balance is necessary between natural and human environment. But even though we have changed, there is a need of perfect balance between what? Between the natural and human environment. There is a need of perfect balance. It has to be maintained. Human beings must learn to live and use their environment in a harmonious way. We have to learn, human beings, we have to learn to live and use our environment in a harmonious way. We have to use our environment in a careful manner, in a proper manner, in a judicial manner, in well-balanced way. We have to modify our environment. It is the need or necessity of present. So this is about human environment. So here we learn how human began to change the environment, modify the environment, how the human beings necessities, needs increased, grew. On those basis, according to those, human began to modify the nature, modify the environment. About all these things we learned in this class. So that is about human environment. So now we have finished the whole lesson called environment. So hope you understood. Thank you. Jai Hind.